Hey everyone, I am Dr. Bosnick and welcome back to another Naplex Prep video at Drug Detective's YouTube channel. Today, we're going to tackle one of those topics that always pops up on the exam, pharmacy calculations. But don't worry, we'll make it painless. I promise, whether it's dosing, concentrations, or IV drip rates, we'll break it down into easy steps. So, grab your calculator, or hey, just your brain, and let's dive in. All right, here's a classic weight-based dosing question. A pediatric patient weighs 22 pounds and is prescribed amoxicillin at a dose of 50 milligrams per kilogram per day, divided into 2 doses. How many milligrams should the patient receive per dose? So first things first, whenever you see a weight in pounds, you know the Naplex is sneaking in a conversion. Let's convert this weight from pounds to kilograms. 22 pounds divided by 2.2 equals 10 kilograms. Now we've got the weight in kilograms and the dose is 50 milligrams per kilogram per day. So 50 milligrams per kilogram per day times 10 kilograms equals 500 milligrams per day. Since the dose is split into 2 doses, we just divide that by 2. 500 milligrams per day divided by 2 equals 250 milligrams per dose. So the correct answer is A, 250 milligrams. Easy, right? Once you remember to convert the weight, it's smooth sailing from there. Don't let those unit conversions trip you up. Pounds to kilograms is one of the most common, and it's always 2.2 pounds per kilogram. Next, let's talk IV drips. These always seem intimidating, but once you get the hang of it, they are not so bad. A patient is prescribed a dopamine drip at 5 micrograms per kilogram per minute. The patient weighs 70 kilograms, and the dopamine concentration is 400 milligrams in 250 milliliters of normal saline. What should the infusion rate be in milliliters per hour, okay? Time to break this down. First, we need to calculate the dose in micrograms per minute. 5 micrograms per kilogram per minute times 70 kilograms equals 350 micrograms per minute. Now we convert micrograms to milligrams because the concentration is in milligrams. So, 350 micrograms per minute divided by 1000 equals 0.35 milligrams per minute. Now we know the patient needs 0.35 milligrams per minute. Let's figure out the concentration. The dopamine is 400 milligrams in 250 milliliters. So 400 milligrams divided by 250 milliliters equals 1.6 milligrams per milliliter. Now we calculate how many milliliters per minute we need to deliver that dose. 0.35 milligrams per minute divided by 1.6 milligrams per milliliter equals 0.21875 milliliters per minute. Finally, to get milliliters per hour, multiply by 60, 0.21975 milliliters per minute times 60 equals 13.125 milliliters per hour. So, rounding down, the answer is A, 13 milliliters per hour. Not so scary when you break it into chunks, right? When dealing with IV drips, focus on getting your units right, especially converting between micrograms, milligrams, milliliters, and hours. Take it step by step, and you'll get there. Now for a fun one. Alligation. Let's mix things up. Literally, you have a 20% dextrose solution and a 5% dextrose solution. How many milliliters of each are needed to prepare 500 milliliters of a 12% dextrose solution? All right, it's time for the alligation method. First, draw your grid. The higher concentration is 20%. The lower concentration is 5%. The desired concentration is 12%. Now, subtract diagonally to find the parts of each solution. 20% minus 12% equals 8 parts of the 5% solution. 5% equals 7 parts of the 20% solution. So we'll mix the solutions in an 8:7 ratio. Now let's calculate how much of each solution we need to get 500 milliliters total. 8 parts plus 7 parts equals 15 parts total. For the 20% solution, 7/15 times 500 milliliters equals 233.33 milliliters. For the 5% solution, 8/15 times 500 milliliters equals 266.67 milliliters. The closest answer is C, 200 milliliters of 20% and 300 milliliters of 5%. The alligation method is your friend when you need to mix different concentrations. Once you get the hang of it, it's actually a pretty fun puzzle. And there you have it. 3 calculation questions broken down step by step. Calculations can seem intimidating at first, but remember, practice makes perfect. You'll get faster and more comfortable with these the more you do. And don't forget, the NAPLEX loves to test on these, so the more you practice, the more points you'll snag on exam day. Thanks for joining me for today's episode. And if you're loving the content, make sure to subscribe and share it with your study group. Keep up the hard work, stay positive, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Good luck and happy studying.